Majestatea voastră, bine ați revenit în România, țara pentru care de-a lungul timpului ați dezvoltat o afecțiune aparte. Your Majesty, welcome back to Romania, a country for which, over time, Your Majesty has developed a special attachment. Ne onorează faptul că prima vizită în străinătate de la încoronarea Majestății voastre are loc în țara noastră. Pentru români, acesta reprezintă un mesaj extrem de important, că legăturile cu aceste locuri rămân la fel de strânse și după preluarea noilor responsabilități. We are honored that the first visit abroad since Your Majesty's coronation takes place in our country. For Romanians, this is an extremely important message that Your Majesty's bond with these lands remains as strong as ever, even after having assumed your new responsibilities. Vă transmit în numele tuturor românilor aprecierea și recunoștința noastră pentru implicarea autentică în protejarea și celebrarea unor valori care țin de însăși identitatea națională, natura, peisajul rural din țara noastră, dar și moștenirea culturală bogată. On behalf of all Romanians, I convey to Your Majesty our appreciation and gratitude for the genuine contribution in protecting and celebrating the values which are a core part of our national identity: nature, our country's rural landscape, and our rich cultural heritage. Localnicii povestesc cum, datorită interesului Majestății voastre, frumusețea satelor și a tradițiilor lor a trecut granițele. Le-ați reamintit cât de prețioase sunt tradițiile, obiceiurile, meșteșugurile moștenite de generații și faptul că acestea nu își pierd valoarea în fața erei vitezei și a tehnologiei, ci dimpotrivă. The locals speak about how, due to Your Majesty's interest, the beauty of their villages and traditions has managed to cross borders. You have reminded them how precious traditions, customs, and crafts passed down from generations are. They do not lose their value in the era of speed and technology. On the contrary. Fundația caritabilă a Majestății voastre a deschis posibilitatea de a redescoperi satul românesc și de a contribui la prezervarea lui prin activități de restaurare a clădirilor sau a obiectelor prețioase, prin dezvoltarea agriculturii ecologice, protejarea zonelor montane sau readucerea la viață a unor meserii tradiționale. Ați creat astfel oportunități deosebite pentru dezvoltarea durabilă a comunităților locale. Your Majesty's Charitable Foundation has opened up the possibility to rediscover the Romanian village and contribute to its preservation through activities like restoring buildings or precious objects, developing organic farming, protecting mountain areas, or reviving traditional crafts. You have thus created special opportunities for the sustainable development of local communities. Activitatea substanțială, valoroasă și constantă a Majestății voastre pentru protecția mediului și combaterea schimbărilor climatice s-a reflectat și în România. Ați făcut din protejarea ecosistemului și din refacerea biodiversității unice a țării noastre o prioritate. Your Majesty's substantial, valuable and constant work to protect the environment and fight climate change has also been reflected in Romania. You have made a priority of protecting the ecosystem and restoring our country's unique biodiversity. Admirația majestății voastre față de peisajele mioritice, față de fauna sălbatică și pădurile maestoase, a alimentat o dorință permanentă de a proteja această frumusețe naturală. Lansarea, în urmă cu un an, la Sibiu, a celui mai mare proiect transfrontalier de reîmpădurire din Europa este doar cel mai recent exemplu. Your Majesty's admiration for our landscapes, wildlife and majestic forests fueled a permanent desire to protect this natural beauty. The launching 1 year ago in Sibiu of the largest cross-border reforestation project in Europe is just the latest example. Majestatea voastră, mă bucur să evidențiez că anul 2023 este unul foarte important și pentru relația dintre România și Regatul Unit. Celebrăm 20 de ani de la lansarea parteneriatului strategic bilateral, prilej cu care a fost semnată declarația comună reînnoită, care deschide calea unei cooperări intensificate între țările noastre. Dimensiunea militară și de securitate, care reprezintă un pilon esențial al parteneriatului strategic, este cu atât mai relevantă în actualul context geopolitic. Your Majesty, I am glad to underline that 2023 is also a very important year for the relationship between Romania and the United Kingdom. We are celebrating 20 years since the launch of the bilateral strategic partnership, on which occasion the renewed joint declaration was signed, paving the way for intensified cooperation between our countries. The military and security dimension is an essential pillar of the strategic partnership, all the more relevant in the current geopolitical context. Sunt bucuros să evidențiez astăzi și rolul special al comunității românești din Marea Britanie, care numără peste 1,2 milioane de persoane în dezvoltarea legăturilor româno-britanice. Și pentru a ilustra cât de profunde sunt legăturile dintre noi, legături nu doar afective, ci și prin prisma rădăcinilor familiei regale, îmi vin în minte cuvintele unui sătean care, vorbind despre onoarea de a se fi întâlnit cu majestatea voastră în satul său, a spus că nu a avut nevoie de nici o traducere. Atât de puternice sunt aceste legături. I'm pleased to also highlight today the special role of the Romanian community in the United Kingdom, counting over 1.2 million people in developing the Romanian-British ties. And to illustrate how deep the ties between us are, ties not only emotional, but also through the origins of the royal family, the words of a villager come to my mind. Speaking of the honor of having met Your Majesty in his village, he said that he did not need any translation. This is how strong the ties are. Vă mulțumim că ați fost și sunteți în continuare un mare prieten al României. Ne uităm cu speranță spre viitor, convinși că aceste legături vor deveni tot mai puternice și că relațiile dintre statele noastre se vor dezvolta în continuare. We thank Your Majesty for being and remaining a great friend of Romania. We are convinced that these ties will grow even stronger and that the relations between our countries will develop in a very positive way. Mulțumesc. Thank you.
Domnule Presedinte, doamnelor, doamnelor și domnilor. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot describe what great pleasure it gives me to be visiting Romania once again. Thank you, Mr. President, for your kind words and your immense generosity in hosting this reception. Now, I can scarcely believe that 25 years have gone by since my first visit to this most remarkable country. Although even before I came here, I felt a deep connection to Romania. Your own much-loved Queen Marie was, as you well know, the first cousin of my great-grandfather, King George V, while Queen Mary, my great-grandmother, whom I remember well, was descended from Countess Claudia Rede, with links that go back deep into Romania's history. And of course, my father was a first cousin of King Mihai, and cherished memories of their playing together as children here. So, if I may say so, I have always felt rather at home in Romania. Throughout all these years, I have had the joy of being able to travel widely across the country and to meet Romanians from many walks of life. This has afforded me the opportunity to witness at first hand the extraordinary development which has taken place and which is, I must say, a testament to your innovation, energy and resilience. I have met and been most impressed by a new generation of young, enterprising and resourceful Romanians who are meeting the challenges of the modern world, working with flair in all areas from technology and ecotourism and environmental protection to the production of environmentally friendly building materials and techniques. I've also been inspired by the many people I have met who have tirelessly worked for others, from Farah, whose efforts to support young people in the most difficult circumstances I first encountered in the early 1990s and moved me to become their patron 23 years ago, to more recently Associata Monumentum, whose work to train craftspeople and architects across Romania has been supported by the Prince's Foundation. It is so impressive to see how many young volunteers work every year with such love and dedication and attention to detail with their ambulance for historic monuments to help preserve Romania's wonderfully diverse architectural inheritance. As I've said before, I've come to love Romania, your culture and art, your heritage and history, your sweeping landscapes and priceless biodiversity. This țară de glory, țară de dor, if I may paraphrase your national poet. Romania has retained in its ancient forests, pristine countryside, and through some remarkable examples of sustainable farming, an incomparable richness of nature. This is still home to many species of flora and fauna that have disappeared or are threatened elsewhere in Europe and the world, which makes it all the more precious. But most of all, I cherish my Romanian friends here. I am enormously grateful to many people in this audience for their kind help on so many occasions and for their support for projects which are doing so much good in communities throughout the country. On my last visit here, I was also able to see something of Romania's incredibly generous support to all our Ukrainian friends. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I came to Romania all those years ago because I felt deeply for what so many Romanians had been through since the Second World War and how you had suffered so much. I particularly wanted to remind the world of everything that has always made Romania such a special country. Today we need no reminding. More and more Britons visit Romania every year, and over 1 million Romanians play a crucially important part in British life. Our bonds of friendship are as strong today as they have ever been in our long histories, and I look forward to playing my part in seeing them strengthen even further in the future.